Hey everyone, welcome to ARTYSHILS Art and welcome to a brand new series on this channel called 30 Sketchbook Stories. So before I share with you what this series is all about, what 30 Sketchbook Stories are all about, let me share with you where the idea or inspiration of this series came from. So one of my New Year goals for 2017 was that I really need to finish at least one complete sketchbook start to finish. So I sat down working on that sketchbook, but that day I was really in the mood to paint rather than do some kind of drawing on sketchbook. I wanted to do the painting, but I also wanted to follow that resolution of mine that get completed with at least one sketchbook in 2017. So I thought that no, I will not paint now, I will stick to working on this sketchbook. So I went on my Instagram and I asked some of you guys to submit your selfies with the hashtag #DrawMeArtyShills, and I thought that I will just choose a face or select a face from all the selfies submitted by you guys on my Instagram and draw that or paint that on my sketchbook. So thanks to everyone who submitted their selfies, and I really loved looking at all your pictures, but there was one picture of this girl that I'm drawing right now that really inspired me so much. Sometimes we come across some pictures and we look at it and instantly we want to paint them. That picture was like that. I was really attracted towards her really amazingly beautiful eyes and the way her eyes completely matched her dress that she was wearing. And that day, I was even really missing working with oil paints. I used to work so much with oil paints in my college days. But then after my college was over, I just moved away and drifted away with acrylics, which is anytime still my first love. But that day I was just craving working with oil paints and I did not have anything, like no oils, turpentines, or I did not even have any oil paints to work with. But I was really missing that style, that impasto style that I used to work with in my college days using oil paints. So that is exactly the style I chose to work with on her face, the impasto style, and that is the style in which the paint that you apply is mostly in the form of patches. It is not like plain or smoothed out or something like that. So that is the style I wanted to work on, and I just wanted to do a quick study of the shade and light and colors on her face. Her face being so inspiring, and her beautiful eyes, the way her smile was, everything was so inspiring for me that I was so happy to paint that day that this little study was completely done in just like 45 minutes or so. And I was really happy in the end the way it turned out to be. And when I shared the sketchbook page with Isabel Karens, that's her name, even she was really excited and happy to look at it, and that made me all the more happier. So at that time I decided that I need to work on my sketchbooks, and if I work on my sketchbook using your photographs or your submissions of your photograph or selfies, and if it makes you also happy in turn, then why not? I'll do just that. So that was the plan. That was the time I decided that yes, I'll make this series where I will not only be painting the faces or the selfies submitted by you with the hashtag #DrawMeArtyShills on my Instagram, but in the process I will even share with you all my thoughts behind that particular sketchbook page, my inspiration behind what I created, and a little bit about yourself as well. So after I was done with this sketchbook, I asked Isabel, who is a 15-year-old girl from US or United States, to share with us a little bit about her. So about her, she says that she goes to school which she finds just okay because she'd rather be playing volleyball, photography, or she would rather make art. Wow, Isabel, I can completely relate to this because I was exactly the same in school. I would rather make art or do photography than be in school. Wow. And I think that is exactly how the creative minds are. So welcome to the gang. And then she said that last year I went to hospital with platelets at level 10,000. Platelets are cells that clot the blood, and without them I can bleed internally. I had to get an infusion of platelets and I was restricted from sports, which brought me closer to drawing and photography. It literally hurt my heart to even read this. I can't even imagine how much pain or how much you must be going through at the age of 15 years facing all this. I'm so sorry to know about your health issues, Isabel, and I also wanted you to know that every dark cloud has a silver lining. Every difficult situation just passes away and nothing stays at all. And I really hope and pray for you that whatever difficult situation you are in right now, whatever health issues you're facing right now, I hope and pray that all that vanishes and goes away from your life as soon as possible. And may you keep creating, keep being creative, and may you freely be able to do everything that makes you happy. And between all this, never ever lose hope. Keep being the fighter that you are, and most of all, keep making art, because making art and creating art and being creative is a big healer, and that may help you get through all that you're going through even more faster. And next, Isabel asked me, how did you first get into art? So Isabel, I was always into art for as long as I can remember. I remember, when my mom used to go to office when I was really little, I would just spill the walls of my house and all the furniture of my house with little drawings of oil pastels. So those oil pastel drawings that I have done on my bed and my walls when I was little, those are my very first memories. So I think I've always been an artist. This is how I was born actually. And next she asked, what is your favorite medium to use? Hands down, my favorite medium to use is acrylics, because acrylic paints are so versatile. I can anytime use them as watercolors, I can anytime use them as oil paints as well, and anytime I can mold or play with them whichever way I want and use them any way I like. So that is the best thing I like about acrylic. And the second best thing that I love about acrylics is they dry really fast. Many people may have a problem with them drying very fast, but I absolutely love this because I really don't have the patience to wait for the paints to dry. That's why good quality artist grade acrylic paints are my very first choice, and they are my first love to paint with. So this is exactly this series called 30 sketchbook stories is all about. So in this series I'll be painting you guys and sharing a little bit about my inspiration of that sketchbook and a little bit about you as well. So if you would like to be featured in 30 sketchbook series, then don't forget to share with me your photograph on my Instagram with the hashtag #DrawMeArtyShils. So if you would like to learn how to paint paintings like these and these with my continuous guidance and support, along with tons of other rewards, then don't forget to check out www.ARTYSHILSARTACADEMY.com, which is an online art school from where you can learn how to draw and paint. At present in ARTYSHILS Art Academy, we are really having fun painting first painting of monthly art classes at ARTYSHILS Art Academy, about which you can find more details by clicking on the link in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and do subscribe to this channel for a new art or painting video or tutorial every week. So till I see you next time, bye and happy creating. Bye.